Good evening to you, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lauren Jiggett.
And I'm Dick Johnson. Breaking news right now. Thousands rally at airports across the country and here in Chicago, protesting the president's executive order limiting travel from the predominantly Muslim countries of Iraq, Iran, Yemen, Syria, the Sudan, Somalia, and Libya. Last 2 hours, a new development, a federal judge granting an emergency stay to temporarily allow people from those countries who arrived here since the order was signed to remain here. For now, anyway, they will not be deported.
But for the past several hours, more than a dozen travelers have been detained at O'Hare Airport and may continue to be despite the judge's order, sparking an emergency rally at the airport's international terminal. At one point, the crowds became so large they spilled out into the street.
NBC5's Chris Hush has been at the airport all night and joins us now live with the latest. Chris?
Right, Dick and Lauren, immigration lawyers that are at O'Hare tell me that as many as 16 were detained at the airport today. 4 so far have been released, but that's only what they know of. That's from the families that have actually come to these lawyers at the airport. Take a look behind me. The crowd is still here. The demonstrators are still here outside of the arrival doors in Terminal 5. This is where international flights come in, and this is also where families found out that their loved ones were being detained today. As we speak, you will hear it every once in a while. Some of them are being released.
Show me what democracy looks like!
Outside Chicago's O'Hare Airport, traffic is stopped as more than 1,000 protesters flooded traffic lanes. Inside,
Refugees are welcome here!
demonstrators poured into Terminal 5, chanting their way past police. It's where Nasser Moussaid waits for his father, one of at least 16 detained at O'Hare on Saturday, according to immigration lawyers, including an 18-month-old child.
I can't even call him. I can't do anything.
Like many other detainees, Moussaid says his father has a green card. He's lived in Chicago for 7 years, America for 18, but now he's afraid new immigration travel restrictions put in place by the president threatens that.
We follow all the process for the immigrant. So we've done that already. So why make it so difficult now?
We're just doing a kind of triage, like an intake. I mean, I feel like we're in a war zone. It's like doing this like emergency like triage with clients, trying to get them information.
At least 20 lawyers like Fiona McEntee gathered at O'Hare, volunteering their services for families affected. Still, lawyers admit there may be little they can do except to provide comfort.
The fear of the unknown. They don't know what's even going to happen.
It's working out very nicely. You see it at the airports, you see it all over. It's working out very nicely, and we're going to have a very, very strict ban, and we're going to have extreme vetting, which we should have had in this country for many years.
But that response from President Trump didn't fare well at O'Hare. Political leaders joining the growing rally into the night.
It doesn't matter if you call God Christ, or you call God Buddha, or you call God Allah. We are all one people.
We're a nation built on immigrants. How could we turn them away?
And every once in a while, as I said, you will hear this crowd erupt into cheers. That's when people are being released. Just a little while ago, before we went on air, we saw what looked like a father and his child released here. CPD not reporting any arrests, although this was a massive crowd. There were very few disruptions except for traffic. We, of course, will stay in touch with CPD, and this crowd is expected to be here throughout the night, along with the lawyers. We're live at O'Hare. Chris Hush, NBC5 News.